Howdy folks. I used to think the Espresso Martini was just a trendy chick's drink, but then I found out who made it and who originally ordered it. Welcome back to Birdman's Bar and Grill. This is the second in our cocktail series. And before we get started, a big shout out to Tara. She's the one who convinced me that this drink deserved more than just a swipe up YouTube short. Love you, Tara. What also makes this special is my secret ingredient, so stick around to find out what that is. All right, as is always the case with Birdman's Bar and Grill, we give a nod to history because every drink tells a story. We take a trip back to Fred's Club at the Soho Brasserie in London circa 1983. There, legendary bartender Dick Bradsell, who was already famous for boundary-pushing cocktails, served a young American model at the stroke of midnight. I'll let you decide who it actually was. Rumour has it, it may have been Naomi Campbell. It may have been Kate Moss, but according to Wikipedia, it was a young American model named Marie Helven, and she requested a drink that would wake me up and then fuck me up. First named by Bradsell the Vodka Espresso, he combined vodka, sugar syrup, Kahlua, and fresh espresso. He shook the life out of that drink to create the frothy masterpiece that we know today. The name then evolved in the martini craze of the 1990s to the Espresso Martini, and that's how we know the drink today. Okay, so let's get started on putting the cocktail together because that's what I know you're here for. We're going to start with 60 mils of vodka. Doesn't need to be anything special. Smirnoff will do just fine. This drink is about the coffee. Okay, so we've got the 60 mils there. We'll just put that in the shaker. Now, earlier, I infused my secret ingredient, which is half a vanilla pod and the beans from that in the coffee liqueur. Okay, so cue that video now. All right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to steep the vanilla beans and half of the pod in the coffee liqueur for about 15 or 20 minutes before I actually put the cocktail together. That way, you're going to get a flood of vanilla, which is really going to elevate things. So I'm going to do that now. There's many of those seeds. Look at that. Yeah, that's what you want. A whole bunch of the vanilla seeds. And then we're going to add the coffee liqueur. Now, I'm using Decaiper. Okay, a lot of people will tell me that Mr. Black is a necessary element. The original was made with Kahlua. The Decaiper is Dutch. It's a great coffee liqueur, and that's what I'm using in this recipe. Right, so we're going to put 45 mils in there. It's about right. And we're just going to let those vanilla beans in that pod infuse for about 15 minutes. And then we'll come back and then we'll put the cocktail together. All right, so you can see here is the measure with the coffee liqueur and the vanilla beans. I've got the pod in there. I'm just going to toss that in as well. It's just going to add extra flavour to this drink. That's the secret ingredient, the vanilla. It's going to elevate it. Now, next up is the chilled espresso. I've got another video. Cue that now. Okay, there we have it. We've got our espresso for the Espresso Martini. We're just going to throw that in the fridge now and chill that down. Okay, don't need any super fancy coffee machine. This chilled espresso definitely does the job. What I find with an espresso machine is that it produces an outstanding crema. It has some good coffees. Sure, you may find a barista does a better job, or there may be high-end coffee machines that make better stuff, but for the price, this one punches way above its weight, and I find the results, especially for this drink, are outstanding. All right, so I'm just going to pour 45 mils. I was about to pour all of that in. There's more than that. Measure out 45 mils, and we are going to add that in to our shaker. Now, we're just going to give this a dry shake first, just to combine all those ingredients before we add the ice. That way we're mixing the vanilla bean nicely with the coffee liqueur and the vodka. And the espresso, of course. All right, so we've given that a bit of a dry shake, and now we're going to add the ice. So we've got plenty of ice here. All right, so we'll create a seal and we'll give that a good shake. Probably about 30 seconds. All right, so we'll just put that aside, turn over our martini glass and just get our strainer. We're just going to strain that in. Okay, let's set that one aside. And just to finish this off, we add 3 coffee beans. 1 for health, 1 for wealth, and 1 for happiness. And there you have it. That is Birdman's famous Espresso Martini. Okay, now it's time to taste, and welcome back Lainey, who's come in to taste probably one of her favourites. So she gave a 9 for the old-fashioned last time. So let's see how we go with this one. So this is my Espresso Martini. There's a secret element in this. Let's see if you can pick what I've added to elevate this to the next level.
You added something that I don't know about?
Potentially.
Oh, okay.
Can you pick a flavour in there?
Well, I think there's espresso in it.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you're right on that one.
Vanilla?
It is. That's a good guess.
Oh, good. It tastes very vanilla-y, actually.
Yeah. So you're still getting a really, really strong coffee hit, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the vanilla adds that hint of velvety sweetness, but it's not to the point where it's a black coffee with sugar, right? A lot of people use sugar or sugar syrup in their espresso martini. I think it stands up just fine without it.
It's still very sweet, so I wouldn't say you'd need sugar.
No. Do you mind if I have a...
Oh.
Well,
okay,
just
right.
a little sip.
Don't drink it all.
Yeah, you can actually see the vanilla beans, the little specks on top.
I actually didn't notice that.
Yeah. But that really is silky smooth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what are we giving this one out of 10?
This is like 10.5.
10.5. Well,
What's
I'm
my
not
scale?
sure.
My scale might
Out of
go
10. It's like
out of 10.
if you give over 10, you've got nowhere to go next time. But
it's great.
yeah. All right, so that's a raving endorsement of the Espresso Martini. So if you like this content, please like, subscribe and share it. Here at Birdman's Bar and Grill, our goal is to show you how to take your cocktail game to the next level so you too can impress your friends just like I did with Tara. Until next time, cheers.
Cheers. See ya.
Okay.